Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Tomba. Let's save the rest of those dwarves. The game tends to keep everything in the same spot. Everything pretty much has the same spawn point. So, if you're fairly okay with memorization and whatnot, you shouldn't have too many issues with this area. All of the leaf butterflies are pretty random as far as I can see. And I'm probably going to farm the ridiculous number I have to get off screen so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me go through that entire mess. And look, a puppy. How cute. Come here. I'll get you. And your little... wait. Alright, let's pick up the dwarf that's here. He tends to be the one that most people forget about. They just don't come this way. And we also pick up a bucket. Now this isn't your lolcat's variety of bucket. It's generally something to carry some water in. Nothing too fancy. You expect a bucket to do. And we meet our first blue enemies. While it's not important now, it'll come up later. Again, another thing I'll probably have to take care of off screen. How did a puppy get up there? And what are you doing out with all these giant pigs that are attacking, evil? That kid is not to be trusted. I don't know what he's doing or why he is where he is. Alright, as you can see, we've got almost all the dwarves back. And we're gonna trust this lady with our puppy. Why do I always get a little suspicious when someone says, "Oh, don't worry, I'll take care of him"? Like they are instantly assuming you're worried, which makes me think, I really shouldn't trust this person. Why couldn't you just, wrap a sling around his leg? Let him heal a little bit. Might take a week or two. No, go get the healing herbs from the impossible to climb mountain. Those are the ones we need. It's never the ones right around the corner. Alright, so we're gonna take care of getting that water that I mentioned earlier. It comes in the form of droplets. Yeah, I completely messed this part up. Just nothing was going my way in this playthrough. And we get the jumping pants. Jumping pants let you jump a little bit higher. And while we're here, we'll equip the wood boomerang, which I forgot to equip earlier. These text bubbles will hide my shame while I change. And ta-da! Jumping gets a little easier. These guys tend to get hit twice by the boomerang, so they don't sit upside down, which is the most annoying part about these enemies. And we try to... oh lord. That was almost really bad. While spikes don't kill you, it will bounce you back to a safe area, which is far away. And we got our last water droplet right here. So we've got our full bucket of water. We just need to check one more thing out while we're here. And it's that little kid that I didn't trust from earlier. Got himself stuck over here, looking for some flower seeds. Of course, what the face is that? Come on. You trust me, don't you? No? Oh, that's probably for the best. Also, those spiky guys are our first green enemy, which I believe is every color enemy of the game at this point. So, like I said, there will be a couple of weapons that require us to have those filled up. And this is a missable quest here. If you never jump on top of this little lookout, you'll never find it. It's nothing anyone ever asks you to do, I don't believe. It just gives you another 2 little cinematics. Later in the game, I forget what triggers it exactly, but there's another little cinematic we'll come back to when we get the chance. And we find another crystal ball. Not quite sure what these are for yet. It's slightly important in the future. And we've saved all the dwarves, including the little boy that they didn't tell us about. So we get some cheese, initially. We're saving our lost child there. And each of the dwarves wants to thank us personally. And they take forever to do so. The dwarf elder really could have told me myself. You could have just walked off screen back into the wild where you're gonna get stuck again. I hate you guys. I can see that I made the entire dwarf village happy. No, go away. Go get stuck in a spore again. Thank you so much! Okay, so that's the last dwarf. They all ran back out into the wild like idiots. And because we saved everyone, we can finally talk to the dwarf elder. While not as important as the 100-year-old man, he does give us our first pig bag. Yeah, just clearing quests away left and right here. They're in good communication, considering they live all the way across the treacherous pit of pigs and fire and everything. Hey, fire. Maybe I should put that out. You know, this actually made the most sense to me. Normally, in a video game, when you clear the boss of an area, he's right there. He's kind of reigning over his little spot. The thing that killed him was in the level somewhere. So, the question becomes, why would you hang around there if it was your only weakness? So, these evil pigs ran far away from their weakness. So you have to go find them wherever you can. And that's about it for episode 3. I'll see you guys all next time. Till then.